So I'd like to share with you guys something. This comes from the Democratic senators, and they're not too happy about the FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb doing what he's doing, and so they sent him a letter. But anyway, make this just a slightly big, a little larger for you guys. Okay, one more time. Good. There you go. So this was on August 4th, 2017, led by U.S. Senators Patty Murray, Jeff Merkley, Richard Durbin. Today, 13 Senate Democrats to FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb denouncing the agency's recent move to delay oversight of newly regulated tobacco products, including electronic cigarettes and cigars. Senate Democrats are deeply concerned this delay is a step backwards in FDA's commitment to safeguard public health, especially of our youth. Given that many of these tobacco products contain kid-appealing flavors and are marketed to children and teens. And then it goes on with it, but I want to mainly read this here, the letter. August 4th, 2017. And it says, Dear Commissioner Gottlieb, we write with concern regarding the Food and Drug Administration's recent tobacco regulatory announcement, specifically its plans on delaying implementation under the 2016 deeming rule. There is no reason for the agency to delay oversight of newly regulated tobacco products, including electronic cigarettes and cigars that contain kid-appealing flavors and are actively marketed to children. Furthermore, while we are encouraged by the components of the new tobacco plan that could lead to reduced nicotine levels in cigarettes, we're troubled by the potentially prolonged time frame to implement such measures. Many of us wrote to you in May urging you to steadfastly implement the FDA's deeming rule, which, for the first time ever, enacted oversight over e-cigarettes, cigars, and other tobacco products, helping to protect public health and prevent tobacco use by young people. Instead, last week's announcement indicates that you intend to delay implementation of key provisions of the deeming rule, giving e-cigarette and cigar manufacturers, including flavored products, a free pass to stay on the market for years with minimal oversight and restrictions. This is a step backwards and contradicts years of data demonstrating the danger these products pose to public health. We are deeply concerned that by delaying deeming rule compliance deadlines for product review of e-cigarettes, cigars, hookah, and pipe tobacco, the FDA is failing in its commitment to safeguard public health, especially for children. The 2016 U.S. Surgeon General report on e-cigarettes found that e-cigarettes are marketed by promoting flavors that appeal to youth, including candy and fruit flavorings, and that such a marketing has resulted in increased use of tobacco products among children and teens. When the FDA extended its regulatory authority to e-cigarettes and cigars, it specifically acknowledged the harms posed to youth by flavored tobacco products. Yet FDA's recent announcement allows flavored products that are clearly targeted to youth to remain on the market until 2022. And I just want to, before I go on, on August 8th of 2016, the FDA definitely came down on the age restriction. They have definitely, I've shown on this channel, the Micro Rights Series channel, that the FDA has issued several hundreds, if not thousands, of FDA warning letters in regards to selling tobacco products to those under the age of 18. So how they think it's being targeted to youth, I don't know, but that is their stance. Anyway, it goes on to say, we are also concerned that at least last week's announcement indicates that your agency plans to re-examine the provision of the deeming rule pertaining to common sense oversight of certain cigars. We don't have to get into that. While we have serious concerns about FDA's announcement as it pertains to newly regulated tobacco products, we are encouraged by the agency's plans to examine lowering nicotine levels in cigarettes. As you stated in the announcement, tobacco is the only legal consumer product that, when used as intended, will kill half of all long-term users. We agree that the FDA should use all of the tools at its disposal under the Family Smoking Prevention and Tobacco Control Act, Public Law 111-31, including establishing product standards to lower the nicotine content in combustible cigarettes. We urge FDA to develop a plan to do so quickly, including expeditiously issuing an advance notice of proposed rulemaking and setting a time frame for expected completion of a final rule. We will be continuing to monitor your agency's actions on this initiative to ensure that you hold to your commitment to reduce the addictiveness and harms from cigarettes. While we saw a reduction in overall tobacco use and e-cigarette use last year, there are still far too many young people using tobacco products. Our nation is at a critical juncture in continuing to make progress against the harm caused by tobacco. Now is not the time to abandon effective tobacco oversight policy. And that's pretty much it right there. But the FDA is not going to heed to these guys, and this is all the senators that were joined in this particular matter. Patty Murray does not surprise me, and definitely Dianne Feinstein does not surprise me that she's in the loop with this whole thing here. Even Al Franken is basically a socialist anyway, and he's definitely in the mix with this crap as well. The problem I have with this, I mean, they could make trouble for Gottlieb, but I don't think they'll have the power to do so, is that you do have moderate Republicans that may tend to listen to these particular individuals. But the only thing they could possibly do is cut off some of the funds to the FDA. But this appropriations bill that's in place now is not going to fund off any funds to them. It's not going to cut off any funds. They're getting $2.8 billion. And I believe I can't remember what it was. It was several tens of millions above last year that the FDA received. So in appropriations. So but they certainly have the power to voice whatever they like. I just wanted to share it with you, keep you up to date as to those that oppose the vaping. And it's definitely always coming from the other side of the Democratic aisle. I just want to share that little letter with you. And that's it for that one. Bye.